Weevil YugiTuber here, back with another video. I thought I would just update you guys on my Chaos Dragons deck, which I came 7th at the Nationals. I've made a few tweaks, a few changes, nothing too major, but I just thought I'd let you guys know what my current build is. I actually got a comment recently from a guy saying that he modeled his build on my own, so that is pretty cool. But anyway, we're going to get straight into the build. So, as for the monsters, we've got BLS, double Chaos Sorcerer. That's pretty standard for the Chaos. I got tour guides, so Sangan and the tour guide engine. These guys are just amazing. Don't know why I didn't try and get them earlier. Obviously because they haven't been re-released and stuff, so I mean, can't blame you for that. Double Red Eyes Darkness Mental. Not 3, because everybody hates to draw this guy, pretty much. It's just horrible. And I usually get one to hand with the Eclipse Wyvern, or, of course, if I go first turn Future Fusion. Sorry. Then there's no problem at all. So, One Dad. Like, again, he's live all the time, especially if I get Future Fusion, or if I just use Dark Flare for a semi-controlled mill. So it's not too bad either. Triple Light Pulsar. I'd say this guy will be hit in the ban list. If not him, then Future Fusion will be banned. He's just so good, you know. There's nothing else to say about him, really. I mean, people can make a mistiming with stuff like Soul Taker, but like, honest to God, it doesn't really matter. He's still just that damn good. You got double Dark Flare. A lot of people only like throwing this guy 1. I don't know why, to be honest. I think he's just amazing. If you have a Wyvern that's dead in the hand, and they're always dead in the hand pretty much, unless you also happen to have a Red Eye Darkness Metal, you can just bring out this guy, pitch your Wyvern, I don't know, pitch something else useful from the deck, like a Light Pulsar or something, then banish the Dark Flare for the Red Eyes, and just get the Light Pulsar back. I mean, it's great. And then, yeah, 2 of these guys. Not a 3, just because, like, again, he can be so dead in the hand when you draw into him. And, you know, I don't really like him in that sense. But, he's alright. Play Spreader. I was going to take this guy out because I needed to make room for a 3rd tour guide, but I decided to take out a Card Trooper instead. And honest to God, he's really not that bad at all. I mean, he opens up synchro plays, which is obviously the most important aspect of him. Most importantly, he opens up level 8 synchro plays. I mean, with the likes of Chaos Sorcerer, Light Pulsar, even with Eclipse Wyvern to go into level 6s, such as Bionic. I mean, he's really, really good, and he's dark. You can use him twice. You know, he's really not that bad at all. I don't know why more people don't use him in Chaos Dragons. 1 Gores, because he's Gores. 1 Honest. Pretty much, again, self-explanatory, because it's honest. Double Raikou and triple Lila. That's the Lightsworn engine. I originally had more Lightsworns. I had Jane and Aaron in as well. That was before I had Tour Guides. Tour Guides just could have solved all my problems. They just get Darks to Grave. The reason I had more Lightsworns was because, yeah, I wanted to mill more. But now pretty much, you go Tour Guide into the Violent Dragon, Detach Material, you've already got a Dark and Grave straight away. It's just amazing. I mean, it's such a simple play, it's just so effective. So yeah, there are the Lightsworns. 1 Card Trooper. I dropped it to 1 to fit in the tour guide and to keep Plague Spreader in, basically. Also because, I'm not going to say he's dead, I'm just going to say that on occasion when you draw him, he's sort of like, this guy can't help me right now, you know. I know he's going to die the next turn if I try and attack over something. So he's not really that helpful a lot of the time. I mean, he does let you draw, and he's like, but at 2, I don't like him at 2 anymore. Maybe it's just my personal preference. Well, let me know what you guys think about him. Bumped the Veiler up to 3 because this guy is just, especially after Windups winning North and South America, and my friends are off the European Championships right now, and if Windups win that, I'd just be like, oh my God. Why did people like underestimate this deck? It's just sort of tunnel vision people have though with the tiers, where they'll pay attention to like 2-3 decks maybe, and then they'll sort of ignore the rest of them. And Tyler Tabman himself said that it was a good meta call, you know. So yeah. So that's it for the monsters. I think the monster count's at like 30 or something. I actually upped the count in the deck to 42 cards, so to facilitate tour guides and other stuff. But anyway, onto the spells. Monster Reborn, Lure of Darkness, Dark Hull, Book of Moon. They're all pretty much staples. Oh yeah, and Heavy Storm, of course. So there's no really need to explain those. Then you've got the standard stuff, triple solar recharge. Only 5 Lightsworn targets. I was thinking of dropping it down to 2, but honestly, I don't know why this happens, but I always just seem to get a Lightsworn in my hand with solar recharge. And if I don't, yeah, it's dead. I might bump it down to 2, I'll see. And charge the Light Brigade, obviously to search for the Lightsworns. So they're fine. Finally, broken card, Future Fusion. It's the win condition. Really, you get this first turn, you win. It's just so amazing. It's a controlled mill. That's what everyone says about it. I can just, if I have Dark Armed in hand already, I can send 3 Darks instead of 2. If I don't have Dark Armed in hand already, or I've done Red Eyes in hand, you know, I can just send a bunch of handy materials. If I have any Chaos materials in hand, or anything that I can banish the line Dark for, it's perfect. If you don't, however, it's not actually the best thing to play first turn. You could probably wait on it. In fact, if anything, you'll be sending stuff that you want to draw. So first turn, if you don't have anything you can special summon, it's not actually amazing, but overall it's like ridiculously broken card, stupid. It'll probably get hit into the ban list. I can almost guarantee that. And finally, triple Forbidden Lands. I had it at 2 in the Nationals and it was really good, so I'm like, okay, I'm bumping this thing up to 3. If I could run 5 of these in the main deck, I would. Like, honest to God, it's just that good. It just helps me get over so much stuff. It's ridiculous. It's just unbelievable. There's nothing else I can say about it. It's just amazing. Run this card. Multiples. Onto the extra deck. A Tomb, because at the moment I'm looking for something else to replace him with. I very rarely go into him. I mean, it's kind of pointless. As for the other rank 6, I could have sworn I had Insector Exabeetle in here. Anyway, he's probably supposed to be an Insector Exabeetle. So rank 4s, you got Maestroke and, oh yeah, there's the Exabeetle. Hello! Yeah. Maestroke and Utopia. In my opinion, the 2 best rank 4s in the game right now. Some people like Gemini Pearl, but there's no room for him in this. I mean, my extra deck is pretty much solid as it can be, really. Rank 3s, Leviathan Dragon. I don't have the Zenmaines yet, so I'm going with Musa Rhythm. I also have Tem Tempo as an option. I love Tem Tempo. Because, like, he's sort of like an anti-Zenmaines. I mean, if they go into a Zenmaines first turn, and you go Tour Guide as well, and you go into Tem Tempo, you detach one of their materials, your guy becomes 2200, and Zenmaines is lost a material, and he can't pop a card at the end of the turn. He just loses the material, like, so passively, and it's very annoying for them. As for the Synchros, Army Arm, for the BLS Army Arm OTK, happens on occasion. Catastor, Bryonic, Arcanite, who I can go into with Chaos Sorcerer and Effect Veiler, Black Rose, 2 level 8s, or 1 level 7, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. Never actually brought him out at the Nationals. I really want to, because I think he's cool. And Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and finally 5-headed. Of course, 5-headed. I mean, I don't really see any point in hitting this guy if you're going to hit Future Fusion, because on his own, his summoning conditions are stupid. I mean, Dragundis can use them too, but like, you know, you're never going to bring him out ordinarily, so get rid of Future Fusion and this guy's basically dead. But yeah. So yeah, that's the extra deck. Side deck, slightly deconstructed since I've lent out a few things for Euros to people. But double Royal Decree, double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, they're pretty self-explanatory. Shadow Imprisoning is for like Dark Worlds and Sectors. But like, even for Wind Up Hunter, I actually sided in against Wind Ups recently, Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, and like I totally forgot that the Hunter was dark, and I was like, oh wait, he is dark, so it stops him from looping. It's cool. Double Kinetic Soldier, it's against Elemental Heroes and, well, I guess ninjas and other warrior stuff. Snowman Eater, I have 2 of these, I lent one out. Basically, he's just against Rabbit. It's awesome against Rabbit. Smashing Grounds, because I don't have Soul Takers. There's not much I can do about that, but it's fine. Double MST, sorry, they're not in covers. I was kind of fecking around with cards earlier. And finally, 1 Electric Virus. I have a second one, but again, I've lent it out to someone, so that'll be 2 Electric Viruses. I think that's actually a 15 card side deck anyway. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's missing a couple things. But anyway, guys, that is the deck. It's still pretty solid, to be honest. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to provide them. That is it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I am Weevil YouTuber, and I am signing out. Forbidden Lands, woo!